So now, as we did in the previous modules, let's go to the new to start a new project. And here we have the one called white. Let's select this one. Now let's go here on the bottom, import new model. And now you will go to the folder models that I provided, and here you will find this file. I exported this with Lime already, so when you import inside Lumion, it will come with most of the textures already applied. So let's click open, and let's put this in the correct folder. Just going to delete this. Okay, press OK. This might take about 1 or 2 minutes to import, depending on the machine you have. Because this is a single FBX file and it has all this information, it's quite heavy. So if your Lumion file is like this and it's even saying not responding, just give it about 1 or 2 minutes and the file will show up. So in my computer it took about 5 minutes to import this file. So now let's just place it. It can be here. After you left click, it will show up this to place another instance of the object, but you just press escape. We just need one. Okay, now let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is our scene. So as you can see, there's some textures that came with the file. Okay. Okay, now that we checked that everything is imported correctly, another thing I want to do is to raise this object. So let's click here, imported models, and let's just raise this to about here. Okay, and now this way we can lower the camera even if you want a very low shot like this. If we had the object here instead, we could just go as low as this. So this way gives us more options. And now let's start configuring the materials. And to do this, we need to first add here the reflection control. So when we are adding the materials, we will not get any of the outside reflections, you know, like from the sky, or if you had here some grass, for example, it will show up this grass. So the best way to avoid this is to put here a reflection control, and this way you are configuring the materials correctly. So let's go to utilities and load up the reflection control. Let's place it about here. One note here, if you have any version before Lumion 10, this reflection control will be under the lights tab. So now let's go back to utilities, and here, this reflection control, let's just raise it a little bit, and let's just leave it about here. It's fine. Actually, I'm going to move it a little bit back. To move just horizontally, just hold shift, the shift key, and then with the left click, you can just drag like this, and it will just move it horizontally on the horizontal plane, not up or down, or it will not try to snap into the geometry. So let's leave it like this. Okay. Now let's start configuring some materials here, and I'll start with some of the metals. And here, for example, let's put this as a glass. We can go here and select the material. And now let's select the standard. And we'll increase this colorization and make it white. And then we'll increase the gloss and the reflection. And this way we have the glass. But it's super, super clean. So what we can do, go to weathering tab, and in the aluminum, we'll just add just slightly like this. So we have some slight variation in the glass, so it's not really super clean. And actually we can just copy this material, Again, if you have Lumion 10, it's here. If not, you'll find here an icon that you can just click and it will show to copy the material. So let's just copy here and standard and then paste. So we have the same glass here. In this one, I'm actually going to remove a little bit this weathering. Okay. Now I want to start adding some of these bronze materials. So let's go here, this first one. And for this first one, I am going to use a standard material. And for the color, I'm going to change it. I'm going to use this color. And let's put it at about here. Then as for the reflectivity, all the way up. Okay. I'm going to reduce just a little bit the glossiness. About here. And in the weathering, let's add a little bit of the weathering as well. Let's say of copper. Just a little bit. Actually, iron, I think it will be better. No, copper. Yeah, I can leave it copper about here. And then we need to, on the edges, increase the edges to about here. Okay. Now I want to use this material in other places, so I'm just going to copy. And for example, on this light, let's add it here. Standard, and paste the material. Same thing here, standard, and paste the material. Okay, has now for this footer here, let's go to standard. And let's select another color. And all of these colors I'm putting here on the screen, but I'll be giving you on a PDF file as well with the description for which part of the scene this color code goes to. And you just need to copy and paste the code here on this color. So for this one, let's leave it about here, 0.7. Reflectivity as well goes all the way up. And yeah, we don't need to add any edges here, so it's fine. Now let's see what else we need from this. So this one, we can add as well a bronze, but we'll give it a slightly different color as well. Let's see. Well, actually, it can be this one that's already here. We just need to increase the reflectivity. And I'm going to increase here a little bit the edges to about here. About here. It's okay. And I'm going to copy this material because I want to use it again. Actually, it's already being shared here, so I don't need it. It's okay. I'll also use this material here on these lights. So paste. Okay. Now, let me see if there's anything else with these metals that we can use. Here we have something else. Here we can just paste the material, and instead of this color, I'm just going to give it a more dark color like this. It can just be any like dark shade of blue. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Then let's select this part here and can just click standard. Actually, I like the way it looks already. I'm just going to increase these edges a little bit, just slightly. Okay. And here, this bottom part, let's see what can we do here. Can just lighten up a little bit this part and remove the glossiness, reflectivity, actually like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of weathering on this box. Just slightly, about here. It's fine. Okay. Here I'm just going to paste this golden that we have been using. Paste material. Okay. Actually, I'm going to copy this one. It's a little bit lighter. Paste. Yeah. Okay. Now I need this frame as well to be the same color, the same golden. So paste. Yeah, looks good. Now here on the bottom, I'm just going to click standard and basically increase the reflectivity a little bit, and not going to touch anything else. Like this, it's fine. This floor here, this texture came with a file from Max, but I want to change this floor, so I'm going to click standard. Actually, no, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to indoor. I'm going to select the texture from Lumion library. And let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, this one is fine. Just going to go to orientation, and in the heading, let's put it at about 90. Actually, let's just double left click and then click backspace and insert manually the number. So 90 degrees is what we want. Okay. Now about the scale, I think the scale is fine. Just a little bit. I just don't like this. You can tell the repetition of the texture. 1, 2, 3, the same. So what we're going to do, we're going to the X offset here on the position, and we're just going to move it here, because here you see that this part hides a little bit and then it hides here from these benches. So we don't see this part. Okay. Now I need to do another thing because I don't like the color of this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to here to choose color, and I'm going to use this color. Okay. Then I'm going to go to colorization. I'm going to leave it about 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 is fine. This displacement, everything else is fine. And here also, yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. So I want a more purple floor, a little bit with more purple. Okay, now let's move to this one. This one, it's just click standard and just increase the gloss so it's more shiny here. And actually another thing we need to do, the edges. You see that this very hard edge, so it doesn't exist in real life. So let's just increase here a little bit to about here. Okay. This one, let's select the color. We can keep it white for now. Let's see how it looks. And I'm actually going to decrease this to about here. And this white, never leave anything completely white, because you don't have anything completely white or completely black in real life. So let's just leave it about here. This gray is fine. And just increase. Actually, I was on the wrong texture. It's this one here. So a little bit gray, and then can increase like this. Okay, and now actually I'm going to just increase a little bit the weathering of stone weathering, just a little bit. Just see till about here. Okay,